light. MommaCoops Magic Talk Show with Wizard Chris and a rabbit in tow. Mini paints flying, parrots squawking. It's a whirlwind Wednesday. Ain't no stopping. MommaCoops, she's the queen of the glue. Wizard Chris cast spells in blue. Grab your seat and don't be slow. It's the Magic Talk Show. Let's go, go, go. Wizard Chris with his brush so fine, painting tiny dragons like it's spellcraft. Tiny's got a rabbit named Puff, so sly. They wink at the camera and the ratings fly high. Daisy's dancing, Blue is loud. Tickle sings like he's playing to a crowd. Min Pin chaos meets Quaker sass. It's a feathered, furry, magical class. MommaCoops Magic Talk Show with Wizard Chris and a rabbit in tow. Mini paints flying, parrots squawking. It's a whirlwind Wednesday. Ain't no stopping. MommaCoops, she's the queen of the glue. Wizard Chris cast spells in blue. Grab your seat and don't be slow. It's the Magic Talk Show. Let's go, go, go. Crazy crafts, magical chats. Tickle's wearing sunglasses and acting like a cat. Blue's got jokes, Daisy's got moves. Even Puff's got some bunny grooves. Epoxy party, Tiny wizardry. Hump day's never been this free. MommaCoops Magic Talk Show. Get your sparkle of paint and magic glow. It's crafts, it's laughs, it's pet parade. Every hump day you got it made. So wave your wand or your hot glue gun. This midweek madness is too much fun. With Wizard Chris and MommaCoop in tow. The Magic Talk Show. Let's go!
Hello, hello, hello. How are you?
I'm good, Mama, and you? How was your day?
My day was good. How about you?
Yeah, it was okay.
Well, I got rid of all my orientation people, so that was better.
That's good.
I can breathe again. My office is so vacated.
Did you spray it with freshener?
Yeah, I disinfected it real quick.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Looks like we've got a chat full here. We have
A few in there, yeah, already?
yeah, we have Mr. Troublemaker.
Hey, trouble!
And we have Mr. Paul Boss.
My brother,
And we have Susie.
my lovely one.
And that's where we're at right now. Everybody else will be following in as we go.
Yes. So,
Let's see.
I am honestly curious about you surprising me with what you did yesterday.
Yeah, I left it on the table, like sitting right behind me. So I'm going to have to grab that. It's like right back there. Hold on a minute.
No problem, Mama. Put the box out. So, Mama is taking her newest design and she will unmold it to us in a minute. Give it time. Give it time. It's a surprise for me either. She surprised me yesterday with the color playing. And I think it will be super.
Yeah, the colors are real nice on the background.
Yeah, it's like my brainwaves and Mama brainwaves connecting
Mm-hmm.
in certain ways
Yeah.
about colors and playing with colors and art.
For
and
sure. Just
It's
kind of
not
like
me on weed. It's not that.
nah. Let's see here. I'm gonna jack up this computer thing here. I'm gonna bring us down. Open up this.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
there
what
we
I
are.
want to see. That's what I want to see.
All right. So let me fix this.
It's good, isn't it? It's good.
All right. So this is my little masterpiece here.
J-horse.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull this up here. All right. So we're going to see what he looks like on Modin.
Yeah, I'm curious. No sneak peek.
Nancy,
Hey, Nancy.
how are you? You ready?
Yes. You too?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Oh, yes. Yes, Mama. You nailed it.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, with the armor. Yes, yes.
It looks
Ch-
beautiful.
Chet, that you have to agree with me. Is art.
Let me see if I can get my camera here.
It looks beautiful.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, loving it. It's a
It is
white horse.
very, 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 very pretty.
Yeah, it's a white horse
Thank you, Belle. It is a white horse
with colorful. Yeah,
with the
yeah,
color.
yeah. Yeah, Georgie.
Georgie, Mitch Match Menace.
The menacing menace. Yeah, I love it. So if you want to see the finished product again, you can always enter Mama's
Join
Discord.
Discord. Yes, we are
Yes.
putting everything in Discord.
Yeah. Give me a second. I will grab you a link.
Harry, I am so sorry I did not see you say good morning to me on the Coop and Georgie show. I seen it on replay, but good morning and good afternoon to you, sir.
There you go. That's on my side. And that's on Mama's side. She will put pictures after the stream tomorrow, maybe. Be patient with us. We also have real lives.
Yes, we are doing the Discord a little different. It is now becoming a Momma Coop and Wizard Chris Discord. So, with that being said, that is now going to be our Discord.
I know, Georgie, but I'm fast. I'm your link master for Mr. Coop and you. Don't forget it. The wizard is powerful. But I love it. So you take some pictures and then afterwards you post them.
Right. There
I
is a
post. Go ahead, Mama.
there is a tab. There's one tab that's going to be just dedicated to Wizard. There's going to be one tab that's just, I guess you'd want to say, a room in that Discord that's going to be just dedicated for me, Mama. And then the rest of it is where all the rest of everybody else will be put in there. Chris will be monitoring it and kind of going at it
Yeah.
and kind of pointing people in the direction until we can get people to know where we're going and what to do.
So
So,
if you have your own crafts, you can put it in the mutual folder.
mm-hmm.
And if you want to watch my craft, you go to mine. If you want to watch Mama's craft, you go to there. Simple as that. Mama, what you gonna make today? Let me know first before I start painting and explaining also.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah, no problem. So me, I have a giant robot I'm building. It took me almost a year to paint it, and
I've already did
today
all this.
this is the last piece I need to do to finish it. I have one gun done, so I can basically cheat a little bit and watch what I do, and I will show how I did the wear and tear on this one.
Right.
Now I want to know what's Mama gonna do.
I am going to do an eagle.
Oh, cool. You have an idea already in your head?
I am kinda okay, I'm gonna do his head white. Some of the
Yes.
brown is gonna go down in here.
Yes.
This is a bird flying through his chest.
Okie
Okay, let
dokie.
me see here. This is a bird flying through his chest. These are like evergreens.
Mm-hmm.
So then this is going to be like the brown. I don't know if it's like dirt or what it is, but I'm going to treat it like dirt with some trees down through here.
Can you turn it around? The other side of the mold? No, no, the back side
Well,
of it. Yeah.
it you really can't tell.
Is it not rocks?
It might be.
Have you any special grace or so? It would be.
Yeah, but it don't look like rocks when you fold it. See, it don't look like rocks.
Is it trees?
It
Like
looks like
fine?
trees.
Then you work with maybe brown and
But
green
you know
or
what? We can treat it like rocks, and we can put it to like some grays,
yeah, and
and
greens
then
for the trees where you see the trees.
we can put it as like a gray, a silver gray, and then the rest of it be like a green for
Yeah,
brown for the grass because that's we can change the evergreen these to a different color,
yeah. I
a
see it. I
different.
see it. Yeah, yeah, I see it. Nice, nice. Let your fantasy go tonight.
Oh, of course. I let it
Uh,
went. It went and go away yesterday. It kind of
no,
just
I
went
saw.
away from me yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that. My pants almost dropped from shock.
Oh no. We don't want them falling off.
Well, mostly the wizard under his wizard robe doesn't wear. He goes commando. But yesterday
Oh boy,
I had,
TMI, TMI. No.
I had some on, and you surprised me what I saw today, and it was on my ankles.
Woo!
Yeah, the rabbit had to pull it back up. So,
You even scared Stitch. He's gonna go hide
oh,
now.
Stitch. Hey, Harry, how you doing? Harry is in the house.
Hi, Harry. I said hi to him, and I didn't see him say good morning to me this morning. I felt bad, so I had to make sure and let him know that I seen him on replay. So I said good morning and good afternoon.
Well, for me, it was a big stream this morning because I was modding and some special guests were in there, and I was like a fangirl squealing and going from, "Ooh, what do I have to do now? Nobody. Oh, You know that kind of reaction, but
Right.
a little bit less. But yes, I think Georgie and Mr. Coop had a wonderful time,
Mm-hmm.
and tonight me and you gonna have a wonderful time
Of course. All
crafting.
right. Yeah. I wasn't thinking anything else.
Me
Hmm.
neither. Me neither. Just if you go to the beach, can you do me a pleasure?
What's that?
Film Mr. Coop's feet.
Tickle them?
No, no, film them.
Film them.
Yeah, he filmed them before.
Well, see, I got my feet, so y'all seen my feet already.
Yeah, but I want to compare them to Georgie's feet. There is a legend, and I want to know the legend.
Well,
You know
I
which one?
seen the pictures Coop has of Georgie's feet, and I'm like,
Yeah, I want to dispel it. Or agree with
You
it.
want to discredit it?
Or agree with it. There is two possibilities to everything.
Oh. Oh. Okay. You want to see if they're coops.
Yeah. I know I saw them before. I will recognize them. Don't film your own.
She said, leave me out of this, Chris. See?
But also I like to go. For me, it's like going to a vacation with you. You know what I mean?
Right.
I cannot be
Right.
there, but I'm there in spirit and I'm watching on the camera and I'm enjoying it.
Uh-huh.
I have a big fantasy. I can imagine the heat, the sand, the wind. If you tell me, oh, it's windy and
Dee.
there are waves and everything, I can go there. I feel them. I enjoy that.
Right.
Most people,
Look who's busting you. TC's in here.
oh, hey TC, hey Yankee,
They're getting you.
leave me out of this. Out of what, the feeding? No, I cannot. There is a feeding.
They're catching you.
Yeah, they can catch me later on where they want. I'm just joking. They have both wonderful feet. You know. Me, I'm just gonna put down a layer of red, a dull red first. It's not as shiny. I watered it down a lot.
Let's see. I switched those up. If those are Mr. Coop's feet
Are
when
you
he's
looking for
asleep.
feet?
Oh, now you want his feet when he's asleep? Hell, he don't even come to bed when I go to bed.
Well,
I'm lucky to see that man.
nah.
Only on the
But
weekend.
he loves you because I know because he puts up your songs as a surprise and tells you,
Yeah, that was so sweet.
yeah, I know. I
That
didn't
was.
know basically, but it was a surprise to me too. But that shows enough. That shows enough. Now to the painting, I'm gonna do the dull
Sad
work
thing is Georgie was on it.
on it.
Yeah, Georgie knew about it. Coop and
Oh,
TC cook off in the works. Oh, there is, huh? How do you know
mm.
Momma Coop ain't in the middle of that?
This is driving me nuts.
What is driving you nuts? Yeah,
Why is that?
showing.
Is there something on your screen?
No, I just need a new camera.
You don't need a new camera. It's brand new.
It's not new, that's old.
It's brand new. There, I got it. Oh, it's this backlight. It's that backlight. That's what's putting the line down your thing. All right, I can fix that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to do. I picked out a moss green for the
Yes.
ground. I think that would look really good down on the ground.
Okay. Go with your fantasy.
So now I'm trying to find a gray because I wasn't going to put gray down here, but now I'm going to use this for the
You don't have
trees.
to. You don't have to follow my visuals. You have to follow
I'm
your.
using that for the trees.
Yeah. You can ask other people.
Wait, what did I know about it? Was I talking about Georgie?
Not a no. Oh, about the song.
Oh yeah, about the song. Yeah,
Yeah,
Georgie knew
yeah,
about the song. About
yeah.
him putting it on the
I
putting it
cannot.
on there and she didn't tell me.
I cannot agree or disagree with that one. I'm not an American, but I plead the fifth. Is that
She didn't tell me. I figured she'd been like, hey, psst, psst. But she
No,
didn't say psst,
it,
psst.
then it was not a surprise.
That's space silver. I don't think that would be very wise on them rocks. I think I should go with more of a
No,
gray.
a gray. If you're gonna do rocks, it has to be gray because you're working with those screens. Ah. This is the last piece of my robot. When I have done this piece, he is done. I told somebody he's about a meter long, but he basically, I measured him, he's shorter. He's about
Uh-huh.
75 centimeters.
This is a silver gray.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, that's the one I'm going to use then. That's all I was looking for. So that's the only thing I didn't have out here. Huh?
Mama, was it worth the surprise?
Oh, it was worth the surprise, especially when he said, "Are you on?" Because he never asks me if I'm watching his show. So I thought something bad was happening or something was. I don't know. I didn't know what to think because he never asks me if I'm watching his show.
So you were off the radar.
I was worried something was wrong or something was happening. I didn't know what was going on because like I said, he never asks me if I'm watching his show.
But
But
now you know.
But then
And
when I heard my song, when I got in there and I heard it, I was like, huh? And I heard it again. And even then I looked at my phone and he was like, surprise.
you
I'm
were
like,
in disbelief, basically.
yes.
Yeah.
Do we have Susie in here?
Susie was here in the beginning.
Oh, she left already?
No, that's not certain. She can.
I'll take both coops on in a cook-off. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
She's a lot of times she's streaming just while resting on her patio or something like that, having a tea or a cigarette.
Oh, I'll show Georgie while I got her on here. Before I start that.
You see, it's basic red, but I will have to put a lighter red in there
There's
before.
there's one keychain. That's the one. There's the back.
That's nice.
There's another keychain. There's the back.
That's yeah.
There's another keychain. And this is Georgie's.
They're all nice. Yeah, fuck around and find out. That's appropriate for her. Not for her. For her saying, yeah, you know what I mean, Georgie?
Oh, there's Susie.
Don't fuck around with Georgie. There you go. That's what I'm meaning. And what did you
Okay,
want?
Susie. I
Okay.
got your keychains done. Here's your one.
Yes, I love it also.
Here's your other one.
Hey, come on.
And then here's your one just because. And it says, everybody was thinking it. I just said it.
Yeah, if that's for Susie, that's correct. She would say it to your face. Anything. While reading a fable, while reading a book, and Susie would tell you, I will tell you to your face. Turn around, man. I need to see where it goes. Nowhere. Okay. This
Hello,
is
Greg.
done. Hey, Greg, how are you doing, my Scottish friend? Do you like still the ribbons around there or
Yeah,
not?
we need important people to taste that food.
I'm not cooking, so but you have to send it to Belgium then.
Yep, there you go.
It will be cold, it will be late, maybe it will be molded. Yeah, I
You're
don't know.
welcome. I'll take pictures of them and I'm gonna post them in my Discord. There's a now a
There is
channel.
also, yeah, also a folder for food things.
So it's gonna be in there, and it says Mama's something. I can't remember what I put it as, but it says Mama's something. But yeah, I'll figure it out. Ah, drive time. Ah,
Yeah. We will have to look at Discord again later on because I see something
you see something?
abnormal, but I maybe I have to refresh.
All right, we'll take a look.
Yeah. If you see the same thing as me, there is a problem. Otherwise, it's on my end.
Okay.
Yeah, still there. Yeah. So, which colors are you gonna put down first, Mama?
I'm putting the gray in right now.
Yeah. See, before you start and you have an idea, already put all the colors of your idea
Yeah, they're
apart.
all laying right here.
Yeah, then you're doing good. That's for everybody. If you want to start an art piece or something and you have an idea, sometimes you don't know where you're going. No problem. You will change it. But if you have an idea, you put your colors in front of you and you can always change them up while you're on the works. That goes with every kind of art, in my opinion. Huh?
Right.
That's me talking. Okay, metal red. The red has to go.
Potato cook-off. Oh, Coop can make a great potato soup.
Oh, potato soup. Never. We don't have. We put a potato in our soup when we want to thicken it with a meat, chicken soup or vegetable soup or.
Oh, he makes a mean potato soup.
Okay, okay. If they do that, I would, yeah,
It's
watch it
good.
and steal recipes, things like that. Okay, the
Now,
rest is
don't
done.
forget we have that tab in our Discord over there
Yeah,
for your recipes over there.
I was looking at that and suddenly it was gone. But we will look
Good,
at.
TC. You do right. So put your recipe over there. That's great.
Yeah, writing your recipe is an art also. Do it with love, the wizard love, and the
You
Mama
could put it
Coops love.
over there in the Discord. Then people can follow along. So while you're cooking, maybe you can inspire somebody else to cook the same dish you're cooking and they can follow along with you.
There you go. For the Discord, I will put it up once again.
Yeah, I've got it saved on my end.
Okay. I want
My
to
end, I've got it tabbed. I got it bookmarked.
pinned. Uh,
I think TC's on my Discord on the Discord link.
could be. I will pin it in mine also. And I would ask if any mod can grab Mama Coop has Venmo. If you want to support her with her crafts. It's not necessary, it's not obligated, but it's appreciated. And that goes for my M2. They're somewhere in the link folder for the mods. They know if you can put that in once. And if you come in and you have a channel, let us know. Mama and me will discuss it and we will share your channel
Yeah, for sure.
if it's a good one.
Ah,
But remember, we don't do religion, politics, anything like that. We just do
yes.
crafting.
Yes, no religion, no politics, just crafting, please.
No core things. We can make a joke here and there if needed, but we can laugh at the Scottish people that we love with passion.
We'll leave it up to debate for everybody else. We'll sit here
There,
and do our thing.
there you go. I have to wait a minute now for the red to. I tint it down a little bit too much with. I had a flow improver.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. That I added because my paint started to dry out. It's maybe 5, 6 years old, but it worked now. It just has to dry, and then I can put on the second layer, and then I can start all the copper work.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow I will take a picture and make a short about the big robot tooth.
Mm.
If I can fix the legs because they were broken, I had
Right?
to I had to pull it open. I made the mistake to print them 3D. It's a 3D printer. I made them hollow, and
Hollow.
I will weigh you see the sheppel I made. That comes on top of everything else on the legs. It's certain pounds that's on there, and it broke. So they're glued back together with iron beams in them with a special compound. So,
Huh.
but you will see where it broke. But I will paint it as a little bit of damage and wear and stuff like that. And then I will take pictures of everything completed. Like I said, it's 75 centimeters. I will calculate that while I'm waiting to dry the. It's about 30 inches big.
Woo.
Yeah, it's
The
a
big
big
one.
print. Yeah. It was several pieces to assemble.
How long did it take you to print it?
About 3 weeks. I did, and
How
time.
much resin did it take?
It took me about 10 to 11 liters.
And how many gallons is that?
I know it cost me 300 euros in that time, but I didn't print it in one go. I printed 1 month for 2 bottles, a month nothing, then a month one bottle, in pieces.
Oh, so you've had it sitting around the house.
Yeah. All the pieces were drying and waiting to the next month if I had money to be able to uh, print it. So how is it called in English? What your measurement? For me, it's liters. For you,
Yeah.
it's ounces.
Gallons?
Gallons. Okay, 12 liters in gallons.
So
Then
you
11, 12. It's about 3.17 gallons.
woo. So you took probably you had to basically order 2 gallons of it.
Yeah, at the time, basically, I ordered about 2 liters. It's about 3 liters sometimes. It's about 1/3, 1/4 of the 12 gallons. One
Okay.
tenth is 1 liter. So 3
So
gallons,
that's what it
1
took
liter.
you.
Yeah, it took me a lot of work, but it's a model. If I have to buy it from the official seller, from
Uh-huh.
the Games Workshop thing, it would cost me about 2,400, 2,500 euros.
So you're gonna sell it, or are you giving it to your
If
son?
somebody, I would love to give it to my son. I have a big factory that's about 4,000. Wait, let me count. It's worth 6,000 euros. Only the factory in this current time, if I buy it now. But I got all the pieces years ago when I worked for the firm. So for me, it was cheap.
Right.
But as a customer, if you want to do the same thing, you're gonna buy. You're gonna pay 3,000-4,000 euros only for the factory, and then there is the robot standing in front of it. And I'm gonna take pictures of the factory also. I have it in totes, in big totes.
It's already done.
The factory is already done. It took a
How
lot
long
of
did that take you to do?
one piece of well, the painting at that time I had a technique, and it's colorful. There is red in there, coppers in there. It only took me a week. It's in 3 pieces, 1 week per piece. But to get every component of the piece, it took me 3 years, something like that. And I glued, put it away, glued, put. I had a silver spray can that worked like metal. I
Uh-huh.
darkened it up. I with the colors, with the gold, with everything. I can show you a piece. Every floor plan, because it's a factory, was supposed to be grayish.
Right.
But I made a mistake. It's all squares, and
Right.
in every square there is wiring and tubing. So
Right.
I had to pick out. Yeah, I worked for Games Workshop. We had an independent store. Thank you, Nancy. Uh, from Warhammer Games Workshop, basically, and so we went to England a lot of times. Uh, I had to sign a lot of
Uh-uh.
NDAs. What's wrong, Mama?
Menace Dennis said you can't really put a price on a piece that took that long to make.
Yeah, I know. Uh, it has sentiment. Like I told somebody today, they asked me, "Do you sell everything you paint?" I have some models. They're emotional. I have an army when I had cancer that I did. I have models that I painted while my children had special events going on in their lives. I could not sell them,
Oh
and I
no.
and I have my Nurdle army is a disease army, and that disease represents my disease. So
Right.
like Mr. Coop called him Mr. Herp, the Herp model.
Right.
Yeah, that one is from that disease section. The more I get, the more army I have to fight my disease. It's strange, but it's like that. So some artists are strange in that way. It's like you take your medic. You are
Yeah, my medication.
yeah, but now you're tranquil. You're crafting. What you're doing now gives you, I hope, a little bit of
Relief.
rest, relief. And for me, that's a big part. And you have artists that put that in their paintings, in their sculpting, in anything they do, and it's a good way to relieve. Better
Right.
than hitting somebody or going angry or doing something crazy.
Right.
For me, it was uh, 30, a little bit more than 30 years ago, Nancy. I was there when they started the firm. I bought the first miniatures. I was hooked on it immediately. I loved the lore, the stories behind it. I love the stories more now because there are a lot of novels, and I know there are animations about it out, but there are gonna come on Apple TV, movies and series about what I'm painting. Well, not exactly this because this is reproduction 3D printing, but yeah, I love it. It gives me so much relaxing and relief.
Oh
I think
yeah.
when I'm doing this, I think about nothing else.
You shouldn't be. You should be
No,
focusing on what you're working on.
yeah, but I also love talking to the chat. I love talking to Mama Coop while we're working. I love to watch her evolve because she surprised me. The first time she had to blend colors, I went, oh, oh. The second time she was better, and the third time I was, whoa. And now she plays with the colors. I think I showed her how to open her up her fantasy to her art. So I've done my job. When she's blending, I can teach more. I know a lot about color mixing and the color wheel and what's an opposing color to something. But she doesn't have to listen to me. She can do her own stuff, you know? And that's with every art. My father knew a few artists. One made a painting of him, like the colors behind us. And it was like under the sea, corals, and there was a rock. But the rock was my father had a long beard. Uh, a television program asked him to play Jesus in a
Right.
series. So he had a long beard, long hair, and the artist tilted his head, put it down, and it was a rock. But every time you looked at the picture, there was something new you saw. Oh, there is a shell with a lobster coming out. Oh, there, and it was a big painting, about 5 meters on 3 meters. It's big. It covered one wall,
Oh wow, Nancy.
and then the other. Uh, Magic the Gathering and D&D I know also. We had to sell them. I had to paint a lot of miniatures for them also. In 1983, I still have the T-shirt. I won the painting competition championship there. It was like a world championship.
Uh
I,
huh.
I had to go through the Belgium championship, the European championship, and then took an airplane to England. It was my first time on an airplane, and it was still with an airplane with the rotors.
Oh
And
nice.
somebody sponsored me, and where was I sitting? Next to the wing, where I could see the engine and hear it. The flight only takes 2 hours, but yeah, I was deaf when I landed.
I would have been deaf too.
But it was nice to do. I saw things that were put in magazines in real life before they were in the magazines, and I loved it. And I saw some games that were coming out. I had to sign MDAs. I could not talk about it until after they came out. Not even with the people that were with me, my friends. I could not say anything. I
Oh,
could
that
not.
would suck.
I could not. I could not. But don't tell. It's so many years ago.
That would really suck. You'd
Yeah.
want to talk about it.
Yeah. And in that time, the miniatures were still made in lead, not plastic.
In lead
Yeah, they were poured in a silicone mold like you're doing now, but then two molds pushed together.
and
The
made
lead,
lead.
the lead was heated, melted, and injected.
And then they would paint the lead.
And then, no, no, you buy the lead and you paint it.
Oh
That's how you
wow.
bought them. I still have miniatures like that. If I throw it at somebody's head, I could be considered
Armed
having,
and dangerous.
yes, like that. If once I show them and you put a new plastic model next to it, you don't see a difference. But if you lift them, you will wait.
Yeah, you'd feel a difference real alright.
Yeah. Where am I? Here am I.
That's for sure feel a difference. I think it was Nancy you were talking to in Discord if she asked you if you sell them.
Yeah, I think so. But some other people were asking me, like Jam. Jam's son loves them, and she wants to make an order for Christmas. She only has to tell me what I can point out some websites, what models are there. I can print them out. The ones I can sell, because I cannot sell every model I print. I don't have the rights to
Now,
it.
can
It's
you
like a
now when you're
movie.
saying you don't have the rights? Now, let's just say Mickey Mouse was something you couldn't print that you couldn't sell me, but could you gift it to me?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. If you don't give me money, I can do. Here is a present. You know what I
Right.
mean? And other models, there is no problem. But if they see some prints, this is from another. Somebody made other rules for the game. It's called one-page rules. You download basically 4 A4 pages, and you have your complete
Oh
book,
wow.
and you can play. And you can play with any model you make, even if you put cocktail sticks on a potato and you say this is Potato Man with the gun, you can use
Oh
it.
nice.
And you can use it in a sci-fi setting or in a fantasy medieval D&D setting. So, and this is made for that, but basically you can substitute it for an official model, but you cannot play competitions with it.
Ah.
You would be denied because it's not an official Games Workshop model. I have the official one. Huh? The robots I showed in my short that I posted,
Yeah.
those are all official models.
Wow.
The yellow dudes I have, the Imperial Fist, all but I think I have 200-300 models to paint still, officially, and 500-600 D3 prints.
Oh wow.
I just print sometimes I print stuff
Uh
ahead,
huh.
and when I have time, I will. This paint will not dry at all. I'm waiting normally a few minutes, and it's dry, and it's still
Right.
wet. And because it's my last piece, I don't want to make it go wrong. Wow, Mama, that looks already interesting. Yeah, I'm loving it already. I have to see the counter colors. The eagle color with the brown and the whitish. What color of resin are you gonna pour?
Um, I don't know. I don't know if I'm wanting to go with more of a white. Big dirt.
Mhm. Hey, BD, how are
I
you
don't know if
doing,
I want to
man?
go white or if I want to go with like a. I seen something on YouTube this morning where the lady was tired of putting white on hers, so she put yellow.
Ah, interesting. Yeah, yeah, I can see
So I
that.
thought that would be pretty cool.
Eh,
Put yellow.
because if you leave anything open, it will show up as yellow. Huh? Remember that.
Right. But then again, do I want yellow on my artwork?
Yeah. Do you have an idea? Because there is a bird flying
Yeah,
through
right
it.
here.
What color you? Yeah.
It's
What
going to
color
be brown.
are you thinking? A brown one? Because you have already brown maybe in the
Or
neck
I can make
feathers of
it
the eagle?
red.
No? Red or blue,
Oh,
maybe.
blue, 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 blue. Yeah, blue, blue.
Like blue that's sitting somewhere behind you. I'm trying to rhyme and do my
I can
stuff
do
now.
half blue and half red.
Yeah. Okay. Since nobody posted the links, I will go search for them.
Thank you.
Uh, Give me a second. Here, I have them. It's not an obligation, don't feel obligated, but if you want to help both our channels a little bit until Mama gets monetized, She's close. She's doing great on there.
Doing outstanding. I'm almost at $3,000 at 3,000.
Yeah, here is the link for Mama in her chat. There you go. I think that's okay, Mama.
Put yours down. Where's your cancer one?
Yeah, yeah, I will take that, but I don't want to put that. Yeah, I will look for it, Mama. Give me a second. I put mine on mine, but Mama's Discord is pinned. If you want to join, most of you are joined. It's only when new people jump
Yeah, the
in.
Discord. Yeah.
They can go there, or you're already in the Discords and you go, hey, I have a craft too. I will want to show it to Mama and Chris. Go in there.
Discord is perfect.
Yeah. There
Well,
we
that
go.
way, because you can talk to them while I'm at work or whatever, and help them.
Certain hours
Yeah,
of the day, I
if
cannot
you're not
say
asleep.
which, yeah, which hours, but the last days I am in several Discords sitting just there painting.
Yeah, you've been in my Discord just sitting there and nobody's been there.
Yeah, but that's
We're
okay. That's
building it.
okay. Last night it was a surprise. I didn't know Mr. Coop and Georgie would have so excellent guests that I was no. Then I understood why nobody came. It was important there. So everything is pinned. I posted and
But like I said, we have to build it.
yeah, we will. We are working on it. Okay, I think my paint is dry enough that I can do the second layer of paints, and that will be the black. It's not much black. Most of the work will be gold because you see, it's full of little nails. I have to paint each nail
Right.
separately, and there are hundreds on
Hundreds
there.
of
Look,
nails.
yeah, look, every little point
Ooh, you
I
have
have
to
to pick
paint
out
each one of
again.
them heads.
Yeah, separately on both sides. So it takes a while to, now why it's so expensive, and the model is more than 2,000 euros, not painted, basically, not the hours, not if you want the official one, then you have to put it together yourself and paint it yourself.
Right.
Now, if you ever want to do something like that and you want to talk to me in the meanwhile you're doing it, I will give advice. If you want to make a model house, a stone house, I've done this before. I can share some
That would be
tips.
cool.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
There.
That's already all the black is already done. It was 4 little pieces. And I smudged one piece. But you can always clean it up. There we go. I'm still looking forward to the
I'm
cook-off.
looking forward to it.
Mr. Cook bragged about his cooking. Now I'm curious. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm used to European food, not the American way. So for me, it's all interesting. And if I put it on my Facebook, a lot of people will go,
Mmm.
If they put the menu, how to make it in the description, the ingredients,
Yeah, right?
the cooking time, what you have to do, everything has to be there. Otherwise, it will not. work. I have to wait 2 minutes for the black to dry, and I can go over to the next color. Was there something black underneath?
Mm-hmm.
No black there. It will be only the inks that darken it. Okie dokie. How is it going? I see it evolving, Mama. I see
Yeah,
it coming to
I got the
life.
green down on it.
Yeah, and the
I'm
gray.
gonna get that
Yeah.
green off that eagle right now. Ah, shush.
No, it's okay. Do it at your ease. There we go. We're calm. We're like the stars where there is a big Star Wars war going on or something.
There we go. Got it.
Oh, Mama, turn your light on so you can see.
Huh?
Yeah, there we go. Can you see better now?
Oh, I think I was seeing just fine.
I'm not in your eyes, so I cannot tell you that, but I like a lot of light, so but I have a lot of small details to do, and it helps.
But I
I
was just
will
poking
cheat a
holes
little.
on this thing. This thing just had a bunch of. You just sit there and just keep poking. I'm surprised I didn't fall asleep on
Yeah,
y'all. I'd have just sitting there just.
you know. Am I talking too much? You
No,
have to say, Mama.
no. I'm just saying that's what that project was just poking.
Just let me know. Explain sometimes what you're doing, why you're doing it, like you're doing it. You know what I mean? Why you're taking certain brushes, what your vision is for certain colors. For me,
Light.
it has to be old and grungy. It's
Uh,
simple. So I will make it that way.
let's see. I'm gonna go blue and red.
That was just a
There.
suggestion, the
You
blue.
can still see. I got your. You had a line going across your camera from the light.
There you go, Mr.
It's
Mr. Cooper's looking
yes.
at the distance. I'm gonna do this completely in one color, and then certain colors I'm gonna go over with pure gold. This is the copper way, and making it with the ink richer will make, because this is an ancient color I don't have anymore what I put on there, but I can simulate it with other colors approximately the same. Sometimes
You know what? I think I'm
you
just
run
gonna
out.
make the body this and this red, and the wings blue.
Yeah, there you go. Do it. On big models, you always have to think big colors. So little details will show up less. If you take a smaller model, people will go bend down, look at it, and they will see every little detail. The bigger ones, they look at it from a distance. How bigger the model, how
Yeah,
farther away they are from it.
from
That's a trick.
are you talking
Yeah,
about the
that's a
model
trick.
you're
You
working on?
every work that's big
Yeah,
and small. The smaller they are, the closer they're gonna look at it.
right. Sorry, I'm pulling the model
That's
closer to me right now.
that's with statues. That's with paintings. That's with clocks. That's with everything. So this will be two different colors. Also, this has to be. There's a base color here, and I will go over it with gold.
Red
I'm
way up
trying to
there.
keep
How the
my
fuck?
brush as steady as I can. I dropped it almost a few times, but that's me. That's a meeting. Okie dokie. I'm gonna look at something now, and I want to be
I'm
sure of
so
it.
tired tonight. I spent 2 hours fighting with Straight Talk. Straight Talk for what? On your new cell phone? Did you did you change phone services when you got your new cell phone?
I don't know what she. Oh, she had a new cell phone or
Yeah, she
something
got a
like
new
that.
cell
That she
phone.
was.
Yeah, she got
Yeah.
the new Motorola.
Yeah, that's not my cup of tea. Cup of tea. I don't have a Motorola.
You
If I think about Motorola, it's those old flip
you like the
phones.
Samsungs, don't you?
Yeah, I had a Apple once, but it was crap as it can be. But that's years ago. This one is already 6, 7, 8 years old, I think. The one I have.
Yeah, the ones we have. I told Coop, I said, well, might as well make them work. We just paid them off, so.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So both you all, nice. How is Xfinity? Is that a good phone service or is that a sucky phone service? I know my daughter, she hates Straight Talk, similar to what you're going through. She always has to call them, and you're constantly on the phone fighting with them. It's like, no thanks.
Oh.
I'm not dealing with that. I deal with it enough with the service I have now. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I had bad connections here until there is a a cell phone tower close by, yeah?
Right,
And still I had problems, and I
right.
have to pay for how you call it, that a booster.
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's next door almost, and I still have to pay for a booster. Otherwise, I have to go stand in the garden next to my old swimming pool. There I have a connection, otherwise I don't.
Huh.
It's strange. We in Belgium have two major cell phone companies, television and cell phone.
Yeah.
And then you have a few little ones for only the cell phones, but their connection is not that great yet. They have to evolve.
Yeah, exactly. Same here. There's
Once they evolve a little bit, it would think be better.
So what cell phone company do you use now? Oh,
Telenet.
nice.
So it's a Belgian one with I only take internet and two cell phones, one for myself and one for my
Ah,
son, because everything from school is going through apps,
right.
and they need a computer. But if I have internet, I can connect like now, and I can connect my PS5.
Oh, that's cool.
So I can play, but on PS5 you can watch YouTube also.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
On the on the PS4, that was better. You can go on the internet. They eliminated that. I don't know why,
On the PS5.
but yeah.
Wow.
So you don't have a tab. anymore. A tablet, a tab for internet.
Oh, that's
There are some tricks to get there, but
you don't know them yet.
it it involves some manipulation to get there, and I don't like it. So I rather look YouTube and go on my computer to do the rest.
Yeah.
Always better.
Yeah,
We don't always have to be angels, but
for sure.
here we go. I'm painting the little details that I know have to be without looking. I think on this side I had most of the stuff covered. If I go over something, it will be covered because, as you see, it needs a lot of layers of ink to get to that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna turn around. Let me look at what you're doing, Mama.
I'm painting my bird.
Nice. Yeah, I see it. I'm gonna take a cigarette for a moment. It's warm in my house, so I'm sweating
A
like
church?
how you see it. The drops are running from my head
Oh, nice.
for sweating. It's not
Why don't you go
nice.
take a cold shower? I'll be right here.
I'll do that after the stream, Mama. Already took one and it's not working, so
I'll be right here. I'll wait on you.
I think it's the heat coming in. That's in the house and not leaving from the past few days. Because today here it was cloudy. It was not that warm.
Oh, yeah. You got a lot of humidity.
So yeah. And then my joints contract and I'm going.
That's why you can't sleep, is all the humidity.
I think so, yes. I open and I have to air the house. So I open. Do you know? I was outside smoking a cigarette. I went outside through the kitchen door, but I have also a sliding door, 90 degrees from that. And I was thinking it's open. So I walked to enter the house and I went bang against the window today. Yeah, I fell backwards on my ass.
Oh,
I went, oh, that's not open. But that's not, I had that once in the city entering a McDonald's. They just cleaned the door
right.
and it was like it was open. And I went
Probably
in
dirt.
and bang,
What did dirt do?
and I fell backwards. What's going on? Oh, rude.
I'll let Chris kick his ass.
Yeah,
Kick his ass, Chris.
they're joking. They're joking. Wait. Who?
Kick.
No Smurfs here. Georgie, if you need your sleep, go to sleep. Simple as that.
We be right here. We.
She could do something with the booster share sometimes. Yeah, yeah. But it's a little booster share. It's not one of those big ones. It just needs a few inches.
Yeah,
I
right?
think. Blame the lack of cannabis for the joke. Yeah.
Can't always blame cannabis.
She has a great heart. Let us say it like that. Make jokes about
Oh,
her.
yeah.
But and it starts to rain here. Okay.
She didn't say she was sleepy. She said she was tired.
Tired.
She's tired of the bullshit.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. My mistake. Sorry. I'm a Belgian wizard, not an English American wizard. You will have to look one in the forest you got there, but it's so open planed. You chance to find one is minimalized. I don't hope it disturbs too much because I'm sitting under a cupola and it's starting to rain. So sometimes it makes the cupola sound like a drum.
Where's the rabbit?
You know, in the old days, when I went to the theater, there were chairs that you had to clap open. And I was too small to sit on them and see the movie. So my mother made sure it could not clap open. I said she always brought a little cushion and she put it on top of that and I could see everything. And people were sitting behind me were, can you duck? Can you duck? And my mother was, hey, he's
I know,
a
right, Greg?
10-year-old, leave him alone. But most of the time, the theater in Belgium was strange. It was like an old real theater, not cinema theater, not movie theater, that was converted into a cinema theater, a movie theater. And we sat always on the first row of the balcony. So we were in the middle of the thing, but on the first row in the middle of the
Right.
middle. And that's a habit I always had. I never sit in front of in the back. I always want to sit in the middle and then again in the middle.
We always sat when we go to the theater. If we ever go to a regular theater, we've always sat either close to the front or in the middle.
No, I had to watch. We went with school, with all the school. So, and it was per class, and we were the ones of the last classes going in. And I sat in
I
front and on the
I hate
side.
it because you have to
So
crook
my
your neck to see anything.
yeah, and it was too big to see the complete screen. You know what I
Right.
mean? And it was the movie I never forget it. The day after, about the atomic bomb exploding and people having to survive and things like that. Never forget that.
It sucks you have to complain about that problem, but yeah,
Yeah, I never did it again, sitting in the front row.
especially on that kind of stuff.
Yeah, any stuff. I want to watch a movie like I watch it at home television with a comfortable seat in the middle of the screen. Okay, this is gonna take some things. What color are you gonna do the beak of the eagle,
It is going to be
Mama?
done in yellow.
Yes. Okie dokie.
It's kind of cool. I'm doing this in red and blue because that's Eagles colors. Red, white, blue.
Yeah, but it's also the
That's
American
what I meant.
flag.
Red, white, blue.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, me, I have to think about it. I'm not an American,
Right.
eh? You have to remind me sometimes. Me, I'm going by colors and not significance, if you know what
Right.
I mean. Like my colors, I go by the books I read, the rule books I have, how they're depicted, how they're described in the history of the stories, and then I try to replicate that with a twist of my own,
Oh, yeah.
always. Like, I don't know on this weapon where the gold, I know it's red and gold and metal, but where do you put what? So I'm inventing
Right.
that. Yep. This one, and then we're gonna make. Oh, this look metal on the back. Just spread the paint out. Make it not too thick. Make it not too thin. Now I have to see the two round things are still metal. That's also gold. Here we go. Dip, dip.
That's pretty.
Sometimes I have to accentuate some colors, but let me
Oh, lost
check.
a niece
I
this morning. I'm
think.
so sorry for your loss.
I'm sorry also.
She was the one asking you about selling your paintings.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Greg is asking, Mama, tell us how you're really
Uh
feeling.
huh. Uh
Uh-huh.
huh.
Greg, you don't want to know that, or just run into your Scottish castle
Just put your
and
kilt on and
pull up
go sit down.
pull up the pull up the drawbridge already.
Go put your kilt on and go sit
You,
down.
you're safe then.
Oh dear. Let's see here.
I'm doing all the little bolts now for the
Let me
first
see
time.
if I can get it out with that.
Yeah. It's a tedious job, but
Somebody's got
once
to do
you
it.
see the result, what are you gonna do?
I am fixing to paint these feathers right here that I'm working on. Fixing to paint those
Yes.
brown.
Ah, yeah.
And I am going to stop right there because the rest of them are going to be white. So from
Yeah.
here up is going to be white. From here down is going to be brown.
Good idea.
So that is my goal. I am going to put my rest of my little resin stuff away.
Oh,
My other stuff so I don't dump all this stuff real quick.
yeah. Don't push your butt over because that's a disaster. I had that yesterday. Remember with my
Yeah,
int? That was yeah,
that was a mess.
cleanup time. And then a time ago, I did it with a complete big pot. So I got
That was a
those
mess.
little ones down. That there is not always paint everywhere. It will look like the age of time has chipped away some paint. That's the result I want. Suddenly, you need to know that what your paint is gonna do, and I knew it's gonna pull some places off. So that's the result I'm looking for.
Right.
It's something I know the paint's gonna do. So I don't have to do it manually. I let the paint do the job to itself. I think this uh, side is completely done. Now I'm gonna give it a second and then do all the nails on the other one. And then I'm gonna put, when it's dry, I can put down a good int. But even the red is not dry yet. Jesus. And I don't have a heat gun here, approximately next to me. I use a hair
Oh, do you?
dryer. Yeah, it doesn't need a lot of warmth, just a little bit, and it makes things go faster. But it's at my other desk, so I'm not gonna jump there and grab it because it's upstairs.
There's your boy asleep.
My children are not home yet. They come
Oh, that's
Friday.
right.
My daughter tomorrow has her last day at school, her prom thing.
Oh, yeah.
But I cannot be there, but she would film it and take pictures of it. And tomorrow morning I will ask her, can you send me a picture of you in your prom dress, please?
Oh, tonight's prom for her?
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
yes. Yeah. I think about when Mr. Coop has done with streaming.
Oh yeah.
After that, it's her time.
All right.
Thank you, Wednesday.
All right. So now clean up over here real quick.
Come on, dry. Because I'm touching the colors. Only the
This is
front part I
coffee.
can touch.
I don't
I
know if
got
I want to
coffee.
make that. That's like a rich metal luster, intense coffee effect.
Did you use metal colors on the
No.
rest? Then
Well,
don't
I
use
don't
metal.
know. What is this one? Does it got metal on it? No, it's got a pearl luster, so nope.
You need something just plain
This is a deep,
light.
bright corpus brown effect.
There you go.
This
Maybe
has
you
got
can
a
use that
bright
one.
brown effect. I think I'm going to go with this brown.
Yeah, there you go. Test it out.
And this says sparkling white, so I don't know if I'm going to actually use this white because it looks like it's just glitter.
No. Okay. Back
It
to the second part of
says it's
the.
crystal luster, sparkling crystal luster. Don't look like I'm going to get very far with that.
No. Because I think once you pour, all the glitter will go everywhere.
Yeah, it'll just be gone. Just be gone.
Now, if you do something with complete everywhere glitter, then that's another story.
Yep. Let's see. Yeah, that looks like it'll be a good brown.
That's the chicken dance here in Belgium.
It's similar. Yeah, it's similar to what we go through here.
And then you have the rowboat, but I don't know the song about it. You sit down with your ass on the floor. Somebody else comes sit in between your legs, somebody else in his legs. You make a
Oh,
row.
that's too much.
And then you do the rowboat effect, but in front and back also, and side to side,
Uh-huh.
It's not my cup of tea, but yeah, I rather shake my ass here and there a little bit, and that's it. How are your dancing powers, Mama?
Uh,
Okay. How are Mr. Coop's dancing powers?
when he was younger, he could dance.
Okay. I can believe. Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Same about here, but yeah.
But was it a certain style of dancing, or every
Yeah.
style?
Yeah. Certain style.
Do you know the movie Oh Brother, Where Are You with George Clooney?
No, I know movies, but by name, other than like Wizard of Oz,
Yeah, but
stuff like that. I don't
uh,
I don't know them by name.
it's like George Clooney sang in it, but it was not George Clooney. It was a certain band that did it, and
Oh.
they did a voiceover,
Uh-huh.
and I love that song. I will send it to you afterwards.
Yeah.
And there is a group that does it a cappella, a redo. So a few of them are beatboxers. They make like the drums, but with their mouth. And there is one in there that can replicate with his mouth an hand harmonica
Uh-huh.
perfectly. You would think he has an instrument in his hands, and he does not.
Mm.
and there is one low voice in there that gives shivers to every woman. They always go, "Oh, that sound gives me so low." Yeah. Well, all my base colors are already done. I'm happy. I will have to do some with gold here and there. Another gold that I put ready. This one, you see, Retributor armor. But I have to give him a minute to dry. I'm gonna watch for 1 minute.
Man of
Mama
constant sorrow.
do her.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that is it. Yes, thanks, Big D. They do a
I'll
song
have to
about
have.
it.
Coop's probably seen it.
And it starts in the swamps. You see a gator and everything, and there is like sounds, but every sound you have to imagine is not an instrument. It's
Oh wow.
a voice. Yeah. Man of Constant Sorrow. That's the title of the song. And then the group, yeah, you will find it. It's an a cappella group. They do several different songs. They have a YouTube channel also.
Huh.
You can look them up.
I'll have to take
They're
a look
very
at that.
good. You know, in one of the discords I am now, every day I put one YouTube song I like because the folder is there. And my norm is not the norm of other people. It can be classic, it can be
That's
country,
me.
it can be
The only
pop,
thing I don't like
rock,
jazz.
it can be
So
anything. It can be even jazz or a movie song, something like that, where I find a tune that enlightens me
right.
while I'm painting. They're situated in the US, the group. Come on, try a little bit more because I have some cleanup to do here and there. I see with the red. Yeah. Come on, stay there, you. I know what I have to do. I think you're there, you're there. You're there, a little bit of retouching. We can do some damage here. Here.
Oh yeah.
What?
You said you can do damage. I said, oh yeah.
Yeah, here and there I can do damage. Eh, what are you doing inside? You're an insect. Go outside. Play there. Otherwise I kill you. I kill you.
He wants in your house.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be, how is he called? One of the Muppets of...
Exterminator.
No, the puppets, ventriloquist, like on a stick,
Oh yeah.
but the
I
other
kill
ones.
you.
Yeah, I kill you. The Ahmed, the terrorist bomber. That was a great idea where he came from. Making those puppets is also an art, I think.
Oh yeah, it's an art.
But because I think Mr. Coop could do handheld puppets. No?
Uh-huh.
Something like that? Yeah.
He can do just about anything.
I know. He's a superhuman bricoleur, we call it in Belgium. It's a French word. My father was called a bricoleur. He could sell anything. It's somebody that can do in a certain way. or craft or something else. He can do everything in that branch, basically. If he puts his mind to it and if he studies it a little bit and looks for it. How did you commit murder 14 times in the last 24? What did you kill? Insects? Yeah, me too. And it was not only mosquitoes, it was also other big bugs. I had one giant spider in my house today. I don't like spiders. And it was right in the top corner of my toilet, so I was not liking it. That's not how many I missed. I'm a terrible shot. Hey, Mr. Coop.
Forgot my
So,
drink, didn't I, Daisy Dog?
Well, you have to.
My drink. My drink. My drink.
how far are you, Mama? You're working on the plums of the brown. Yeah, spread them out a little. Blend them. If you put in the white, blend the two colors where they come together a little bit.
Well, I'm gonna once he comes down, the white comes down, it's gonna fade into that brown.
Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
So it'll be more like a light brown.
Files and as are spies. Flies are spies, I tell you. Yeah, I have a lot of flies here with my rabbit. Uncertain. Oh, it's starting to thunder here, and lightning. I see
Thunder.
flashes, so lightning also. It means it's close by. If you can hear it and not see it, it's a long way from you. You count between the sounds, but here it was the flash and the lightning almost
Uh huh.
simultaneously. So I had one call I was doing through Discord, and my internet went beep. So if I disappear for a minute, don't panic. Chris will be back. They gave a little bit of rain for tomorrow, but I think it came sooner than they expected. Okay, sorry, I had to blow my nose. I didn't want that to be on. That was not a sound effect I wanted to share. Yeah, okay, I think most of it is. I will do the underside already with the inks. I'm gonna put my homemade cocktail on it first. There we go. Since I shaked it, it's in my lid of my little jar. It's a little jar for. There was fruit in it before, as you can see. Just empty it and clean it out and use it as a big paint pot. That's the dark effect, but not the brownish effect. Yeah, okay. And I know where I have to put the second layer of ink.
I have to sit here and I got to be real careful because I hit that feather just right, and that stuff
Yeah,
just goes. It's like a
yeah.
cloud of dust.
Just be gentle.
I'll be smoking gold. Looks like gold, but it's actually brown, but it looks like gold
Okay.
going on.
Sometimes indeed colors don't look what it is from a distance too close by. I'm gonna do the back trip here and the underbelly.
Looks
The,
very
un-
pretty though.
the underbelly has to be done several times because it shows age and dirt accumulating there. And we go over the red and the metal. Even the red has to be dirty.
I have to go get my what when we get this put on so we can get the factor in, you know?
Yeah.
Good thing about baby wipes though, as soon as you knock it loose, you can kind of tap it with a baby wipe and it picks that stuff up.
Yeah. The only time I use baby wipes is I want to paint marble effects. I let them, they're
To
moist.
dry out.
I let them dry out. Then I stretch them, several of them for one piece. I paint my model black and I put baby wipe on it, but stretched. So there are holes in it. It's like a spider web.
Right.
And I put the first layer of white on it. And then
Oh,
I
that's
put,
cool.
if I want uh, a whitish marble, I will put layers of gray over it. If I want a green marble, I will put a green ink on, but very thin. Huh? Once that is dry, I repeat the process with the white. And I repeat the process with the same ink, but where it's not covered, it will get darker and darker. And it will make spiderweb marble effects. I will post it in Discord. I did a step by step somewhere on my Facebook. I took pictures of it.
Oh, that's cool.
And there you can steal
Oh, I
my.
wonder if I should leave that like that and put that white down. Look at his head.
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
You see how that brown just kind of fell down on it?
Yeah, yeah, leave it. Leave it. Good idea.
And just put the white down on top of it.
Yeah, and it will mix. Like I said, this is the first layer of ink. You see already my desk is already dripping with the ink. It's dirty. Normally I put kitchen paper, but I forgot. So I will clean it afterwards with some alcohol. That's my mistake today. You see, even I make mistakes.
All right.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. On the pirate vessel we go. We see the big guns. Don't shoot the eagle. It's not painted yet.
We're doing good. Let's go. I'm going to go find my white here. Because I think this crystally white's not going to work out too well.
Then go find your white.
What do you think?
No, I would look for plain white if you have it. If you don't have it, you use that one. Otherwise,
I'm going to go get my white.
yeah. I'm gonna clean up my painting station a little bit. Here we go. Because each time I tip the model, something is dripping down. I have to put it like that. and put a little paint pot underneath like that. There we go. And leave it a few minutes like that again. But in the same time, I can do this. I can cheat. I can put a little bit on the barrels that I was holding with my hand. You see, sometimes you have to cheat. This is a
I
system.
found it. I
Oh, there
found
they
it.
go.
You found just. I forgot to shut my camera off, so you can see my booty in the air.
I saw the booty. I saw the booty, Mama.
Oosy, 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 oosy.
I will never tell it to anybody. My mouth is sealed.
Thank God.
Yeah, Mr. Coop, Mr. Coop. I saw the booty. I didn't tell anybody. Well, he sees it enough when he goes to the beach with you.
I know, right?
There you go.
He's probably thinking, beach whale looking for water.
Hey, Moby Dick is there. The white whale.
That's right. Sinker.
Let's harpoon her. Go closer.
All right, let's see if we can get this down.
Okay, I will look at your music later on after the stream. And I will tell Mama to go look also. If you
Who?
text us.
Who?
Jamboree. How you pronounce it? Jamboree.
She wrote
Yeah?
music.
Yeah, a song.
Okay.
And she put it in the music only Discord channel.
Oh.
You
Okay.
and Mama are tagged.
Okay. We'll take a look.
We will hear it. Not look at it, hear it. Listen to it.
We'll take a look.
And if it's good, we'll let you know and maybe we surprise you. Oh, it's even. I'm feeling even warmer now.
Uh-oh, I don't like this color. Looks like I've hot to-eat on it.
What did you pop on it? Too much?
No, it looks like shit.
Then you wipe it off and you put something else on it. That's the power you have with the powders. You can just wipe it off. Mine, if the color is on there, or I've restart from zero by re-spraying the underground, redoing everything. I don't like that.
I'm not wiping it off. I'm just gonna go with it. What's there?
Okay,
I'm just gonna add some sparkles now.
you do that. So everybody, if you did not do this before, give me a like, jump around, give Mama a like. The Discord for Mama and me is linked, pinned on top of the two chats. Most of you are already in there, but everybody listening in the background, you may be interested.
Cause see, I'm just putting some of this sparkle in there because I'm putting the white in for the color.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to disturb too much of this. I'm gonna disturb and I'm gonna do his eye and his beak, but I'm
Yeah.
making it more like it's like feathering up, like it's blending in. But I'm
That's
putting that white in. But anyways, that sparkle, but that white from that resin, I'm hoping will
yeah.
make it pop.
Yeah. Just put a bit of darkness in the eye
Yeah,
and make
and
the
then the
beak
beak.
jump out also.
Because with them flowers, that white is not going down. I mean, with the feathers, that white is
Yeah,
not going down at all.
I was thinking, yeah.
Not like this. Like these, the brown was going down great, but that white is not going down.
Yeah,
That's a
like you
different.
wanted it. Yeah.
That's a different kind of powder compared to what this powder is. This stuff is a different kind of powder. It does not go down.
Ah, yeah. Oh, sorry. I remember the redo of the song Man of Constant Sorrow was Home Free, the group Home Free. If you ever look them up, they made several nice songs. Their bass tone, baritone is, yeah. You can get some inspiration from that for making your own music. How low you can go with the voice. Uh,
There's his eyeball.
and I am stalken by a mosquito. Oh,
You got bit by a mosquito?
yes, on my arm.
Hold on a minute.
No problem, mademoiselle.
Hello. Hey.
Okay, I'm here. I cannot do much except turn it around once in a while to let the ink dry and run in different spaces. Gravity does its job here the best. You just have to let gravity do most of your work when it comes to ink. It will drop down in places where you
Our
want shadows.
our neighbor's working on their car, so they're calling my phone because they don't have Coop's number, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, he has to help them.
Yeah. So I get the phone call and I'm like, "Hey, go to the fence."
Yeah, maybe you can give advice or
Well,
you
he's
never.
loaned them every tool he's got.
Oh, it's for tools or something like that, and they give them back.
Yeah.
Then it's good.
So they give their tools back, but now I guess it's something wrong with the something else, and now he's headed out there.
Another song I really love is from a movie is Dueling Benjos, and it's from a movie where veterans go to on vacation to raft down a river and something happens. I love that one, that song too. Deliverance, the movie Deliverance. I remembered. It's an old movie. What are those two talking about? 70, 72, 74.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Safford, Spiders and the Snake. Yeah, okay. Now I get it. I'll be happy when this gun is done. I don't know if I can finish it tonight
Mm-hmm.
because ink takes longer to dry than regular paints, basically. Sorry.
Right.
I got news for them, baby. I'm not walking way over there to get that stuff. They can bring it back to old Fat Daddy.
You tell them, not me.
Bring it to Teddy. The other word I will do like I did not hear it.
You tell them, not me. Right, Chris?
Yeah. I agree.
All right. So now, guess what? We have
Mixing time.
resin.
Mixing time.
You got her mixed up.
That's what we're going to be doing. Yay, we get to do resin now.
Me, I'm just once in a while gonna put a little bit of ink on it while I'm watching Mama pouring a resin, because that's the only thing I can do to make it dirty. Big dirt. There we go. That's the effect I'm going for. Especially on the ends of the gun. Like
Mm-hmm.
they're shooting. That's why I do several layers more on the front than the back. I done the rest. Stay right, you. Mm.
All right, let me get my...
And once this layer is done, I will put
Let me get the white again. Hold
pure
on.
gold
Hush.
here and there.
There we go.
That. That was in the Greg, that was in the beginning of the stream. She revealed it. If you want to see the end result of the horse, afterwards, Mama will take pictures of it, and it will be in our Discord, under Mama's Coops folder.
I said hush. Hey.
Yeah. What did I clicked on something wrong? There you go. You have to look at your Discord afterwards, Mama, because I'm seeing something that I don't like.
I'm taking a look now.
I don't see any. Wait, I have to. Yeah, no. Where is it? It's not there. Yeah, I found it. No problem. It's there. I found it.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
there.
a little arrow I had to push. Basically,
It's there.
it will be in Momma Coop's little
Oh, I'm gonna
pretties.
smack the shit out of that. Damn.
No, you don't smack a bird. Leave the bird alone. I know it's irritating, but and is it okay, Mama? Can you mix it?
I'm right here. Hold on. Birds are driving me nuts right now. How about you?
No, it's okay.
It's probably because they're right there in your ear.
Yeah, I hear them very loud, but sometimes it's a little bit sharp. But my mother had how you call it, a parakeet, the gray ones with the red gray red plumes,
Right.
and he would talk a little bit, but when he cried, when he made his songs, it was loud also. Yeah, I'm not gonna overrush it and do something else. I don't. It's the only piece I have to do. Tomorrow I will put some pieces together and base coat them. I didn't think the ink would keep that long wet and red. But it's taking shape. For the second layer, I will have to put on a little bit of gold here and there extra, and then put richer ink on it. A thicker one that will dry faster,
Right.
basically.
All right. Let me put this up.
First, see that your table is level, Mama.
Yeah, I got to get my leveling board.
Yeah.
I'm going to mix first. Trying to get everything put back in this little hole because you're going to need the leveling board.
You all know me and Mama are streaming simultaneously. Me on my channel, Mama on her channel. I see a lot of people. You can open two tabs or do something to watch both streams at the same time. Yesterday I was doing 7 streams at the same time. I had no problems. It would be appreciated. Thank you, Wednesday, to inform me. But Greg, the horse was magnificent. Maybe she will re-show it at the end.
I just re-showed it.
Oh, okay. Then you have seen it if you're watching and not somewhere else.
I am going to mix 200 up. And that dog juice.
The dog is very active today. How was he called?
Barky, barky, barky.
Yeah. What was the name of the dog?
Daisy.
Daisy is protecting letting you know, hey, there is something
Something going on out there.
out there. He doesn't know how to fix his car. Maybe it's that. I don't know. Okay. I'm just gonna touch it. If it's sticky, it's good enough, but it's not really sticky enough. You see? There would be some. Otherwise, it will all become one cesspool. Every color will run in one another. I don't want that. I want the colors on top of each other. There is a difference. If you put it wet in wet, it's blending. If you put them on top of each other, you're making color shifting things. You're working with your base colors to make them look different once they're silky up.
One day you'll bite your tongue off. One day you'll bite your tongues off.
Oh, okay. That Yeah, let me see before you pour it what you did, Mama. Closer by, can you lift it up a little bit to the camera?
One day, one day, one day. I'm fixing to put you in timeout.
Tom letter. The name says something to me. Big D. I don't know where I heard it before. Now I'm gonna take the richer gold. There is not much left, but enough to do this model. It's like a song I know from somewhere, Mama. The humming.
Yeah, that's my piece. That's my you need my boss. When he hears it, he's like, the
Okay.
mind right, the mind right. That's that mind right.
No.
You know. Oh, thank God, he's back in here.
Wow, what happened?
The birds.
Oh, I don't know why they called you. They're not ready to bring children back. Hey, 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 hey.
And what I'm gonna make richer is this one and the one, but I will leave the ones in between lighter. So there is a difference of color there. Different metals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the time I'm talking to chats. I know you're working,
No, you're fine. I'm
and
hearing you.
I'm hoping they understand what I am doing, where I'm coming from with my brush strokes and my. And these techniques, most of them, you can use them to make a drawing on a canvas.
Did you say you wanted to see it before I poured it into you?
Yeah, yeah,
There you go.
yeah. It looks nice, Mama. It looks really nice. Yeah. Oh, the back ones. They have to be a little bit of the richer one, golds, because there is a difference how they will shift when I put the next tint on them. So that one is very wet. I cannot. No, that's too wet for me. And I will hold it by the little knob. I will try like that. Go a little bit here, a little bit here, and a little bit on this top side. This one. There we go. And then I will put a little bit of the. No,
Thank
that's
you.
not working. Thanks, Wednesday. Mama will appreciate it.
I told her thank you.
Yeah, yeah. I just making further, how you call it, conversations. Nothing. Okay, now we'll let it try a few
Now what are
minutes.
you doing?
I was putting on the brighter,
Being as I've made all the noise.
the richer gold. This one, it's on there. Everything has to dry, and then I'm gonna make a homemade inked again. That will
Mm-hmm.
make the everything dirty and yeah, all the colors work together. Ooh,
Looked like I was fixing to take out, you know what, but that's not what's happening here. Trying to open the mason jar.
I have some things to mail out. Not that they are cured. Hint, hint. Ooh. Okay.
Hmm.
So it's still wet? Wednesday. That's an awkward question, but in the hobby world, you can ask that.
I have some things to mail out now that they are cured. Hint, hint. Huh. What are you mailing out? Who are you
I don't
mailing them
know.
to?
I don't know.
I guess she's mailing them to Georgie?
I don't know.
To you? Probably you.
I don't know. Really, I don't know. I forget a
Well,
lot of
she's saying
things.
hint, hint.
Yeah,
So they
it
have to
can
be
be.
you.
It can also be to you, and you
No, she
forgot.
don't have my address, so it has to be you. Ha!
My brain is not working. She has a PO box, maybe from your thing there, your
Oh,
link.
that's right.
Ah, I don't have a PO box. I don't have an address on. I have an email, and that's it. PO
They're for you.
boxes are not
They're for you.
really a thing in Belgium. You have to pay a lot of rent to have one. They exist, but in smaller numbers than in the US.
Right.
We don't use that. Everything is delivered at the home. I don't have a problem giving you my address because I don't hide who I am and what I am.
Right.
Simple
Wait, then
as that.
nobody can get to you, so
Yeah.
not like here in the United States, people can get to us. It's going to take an act of Congress to get to you. Let's see, it's a resin piece I don't like to send out when they haven't had a good time to cure time.
Amount to
Oh,
cure, yeah. Me too. Sometimes I print something very hollow and I have, like this one, cured for a year, and still some places I feel wetness coming out of some hole. That I'm thinking, wow, it stood out in the sun, it went under the UV light, and still it's not cooperating with me.
keep your mailbox checked.
Okie dokie. Well, from somebody, I'm not going to, I had a gift for my daughter from the US.
Oh, nice.
So the person sending that to me, thank you. My daughter will open it on Friday. I will film it, and the person sending the present will get
The film.
the film.
Aw. Okay, I am pouring.
Yeah, slowly. Yeah, and let it first fill up a little bit and pour on the resin you already poured a little bit, so it can flow out. If it's level, it will flow, so you don't disturb a lot of the pigment thing.
I'm hoping to not disturb my head. That's where I'm going to go. Keep my head from disturbing, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Disturbing the microphone, disturbing everything.
Malcolm.
They're very needy tonight.
Yeah, it seems like it. Mama Coop, do you know how to make the molds themselves?
Coop has done it before,
I have done it before, even.
so we've tinkered with it, but other than that, that's
Because you have to have a model you can make the mold
yeah.
on.
You have to have it laying on something.
Yeah.
So
And my experience, don't do it on your own face. if it's ammonia-based silicone that has to evaporate. Everything will go down your nose. Never
I
make
know we
an
had we did something. I don't remember what he did, but I didn't like him.
Yeah, I have to pay import taxes. It depends on the weight, I think. Uh, yeah, but yeah. Ooh, the last thing I received was £2 approximately, and I had to pay almost €45
Stop.
on import costs
Yeah, it
for
was cheaper for you to use Amazon.
yeah. I have an account on there, but I cannot figure out how to make a wish list because like if I put something on there, you have to because the package that came now from Amazon, I didn't have to pay anything on it, but the one choosing the products had to look up the stores if they would deliver to Belgium.
Mm-hmm.
So on Amazon, I don't have to pay import taxes. I didn't have to pay anything. And I'm going to tell a secret. It was nail polish for the daughter, different colors, because she loves to do the nails.
Oh, nice.
She makes designs on it and glitter things and
Oh,
diamond paintings on nails, fake nails.
that's nice.
But I didn't want to open it to check if everything was in there. I want her to be the one to open the seal.
Mmm.
I put it on her bed in the. She has a very large Yoda doll,
Yeah.
a real size one, and he's holding the package in one arm on her bed.
Mmm.
Yeah, some stores don't do that. Other stores do that. Uh, that they deliver in Belgium or don't deliver in Europe and stuff like that. He found them eventually, so they exist. Okay. Still a little bit wet here, I see, but most of it is dry. But I think if I turn it around, most of the ink drops down. Yeah, it's almost dry. There we go. But if I cannot finish it tonight, you will see the end product. I will work on it maybe tomorrow in the day or tonight even on Discord. You never know. Depending how tired I am,
Oh, really?
I will be in there or not. It could be after the stream that I lay down and I wake up somewhere noon tomorrow for my time.
Uh huh.
You never know. It's always a surprise.
For
Sometimes I
sure.
wake up middle of the night because I cannot sleep anymore. And I like to keep a sleep pattern to sleep while it's dark.
Oh, yeah.
But sometimes that does not work.
No. Are you on a stopping point?
I am done. I cannot. It's not dry yet, so I cannot do anything else. You see, it's not yet the same darkness. So I have to
No.
do layer on layer on layer. The filth that is here is not there.
Uh huh.
It's too different. So if you want to end the stream, Mama, because you're done pouring, huh?
Do what?
You're done pouring the resin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm okay with it.
Let's see. So You can give your sayonara.
Well, my sayonara is to all those in chat and jumping around to Mama Coop and me. I will thank you. I hope you enjoy what we do. If you have crafting, come to Mama Coop's Discord. The link is up there. And I will leave the rest to Mama.
All right, guys. I thank you all for being here, and I thank you all for staying around and staying with us through the whole stream, even with these loud ass birds. And the dog driving y'all nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Loudmouth. Come here.
I thank you all for coming tonight. And we are on Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And remember, Friday night is game night. So anybody have anything they want to play other than our norm, send us an email. So with that being said, have a good day tomorrow and have a good night tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night, guys, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We love each and every one of you. Good night.
And bye.
Bye.
Friends, you stopped on by, took a little time as the day went by. Watch Momma Coop with her epoxy flair, crafting beauty with love and care. And Wizard Chris with a brush so fine, painting minis like a master of time. Every stroke, a little spell in our cozy little corner where stories dwell. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying, for laughing and liking, and all that you're saying. You brought good vibes, you made it sweet, turn this stream into a little retreat. From our crafts to our laughs, this one's for you. Thanks for hanging out like you do, Vody. Some just lurk, some dropped a line, some shared tips or just passed the time. Every message lit up the chat, we felt the love, imagine that. Mama poured and Chris did blend, but it's your company that we commend. This art we make, this fun we share means more because you all were there. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying, for laughing and liking, and all that you're saying. You brought good vibes, you made it sweet, turn this stream into a little retreat. From our crafts to our laughs, this one's for you. Thanks for hanging out like you do. We'll be back with brushes and glue and glitter and paint, maybe resin too. Till next time, just know it's true, this little world is brighter 'cause of you. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying, for laughing and liking, and all